Hi, I'm attorney Ben Schwartz. Today we're going to talk about a blog post that I read on a blog called Scary Mommy. I don't want you to think that I'm sitting around reading blog articles on websites for mothers. Somebody sent this to me. But the article is called 1 in 3 Parents Read Texts Behind the Wheel, Even with Kids in the Car. We'll link to the article in the show notes for this post on schwartzandschwartz.com. But someone asked me, like, what do I think about this? And I have to tell you that I want to tell you a story. And after I tell you the story, you'll understand where I'm coming from. A long time ago, I mean, this is probably like 15 years ago, I had a case where I represented a young mother. And the young mother was charged in the state of Delaware with a crime of endangering the welfare of a child. And she didn't mean to endanger the welfare of her child, but she was arrested and charged with endangering the welfare of the child. It's a crime. We went to court, and the problem with that case was it's an adult misdemeanor in a family relationship, which means it goes to family court, where you have not a jury trial, but a trial with a judge. And the judge heard all the evidence in the case, and he found her guilty, and I was absolutely crushed. She was crushed, and she was crying. The judge said, "Before I sentence you, do you have anything that you'd like to say?" And through her tears, she said to the judge, "I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about this, but I don't know how I'm going to explain to my kids that their mother is a criminal." And the judge leered forward and he said, "Ma'am, you'll figure out some way." And I thought, that is one cold-hearted, stone-cold judge. And that stuck with me all these years. I just want to tell you, if you're a mother or you're a father and you've got kids in the car and you're texting and driving, it's not necessarily just an inattentive driving charge that you're going to get. You could be charged with the crime of endangering the welfare of a child, even if you're not in an accident. So when someone sent me this article on scarymommy.com, I thought, boy, you know what they really ought to tell people is, don't tell people not to text and drive with kids in the car. Tell people, do you understand the full import of what you're talking about? The full import is, if a cop sees you doing this with a kid in the car, you get arrested and you get taken off to jail, and you may have to go to trial, and you may get convicted of a crime, not a traffic violation, a crime, and then you get to be put in the position where some stone-cold judge is telling you that you can figure out some way to explain to your kids why you're a criminal. I'm attorney Ben Schwartz. I hope you don't take this video in the wrong way, but I'm trying to get the word out and tell people, don't text and drive. Really, you should not ever text and drive. Even if you're just checking the phone and reading something, you really should never do that. Don't take your eyes off the road if you've got children in the car, because even if you don't cause an accident, the consequences can be absolutely terrible. I'm attorney Ben Schwartz. Let us know what you think about this topic. Give us a comment. Do you text and drive? Have you ever texted and driven with kids in the car? And what do you do if you're in the car with someone who's texting and driving? Give us a comment. Share this video with your friends. And if you have any questions, send me an email. My email address is ben.schwartz@schwartzandschwartz.com. Thanks for watching.